Hello everybody and welcome to Bendy in the Dark Revival. I'm not going to talk too long. We're going to be doing this on easy because we do want to experience, I want to experience the game's story. Which again, that's why I play games on easy difficulties unless like COD or like Doom. We're here to experience the story of the sequel to Bendy and the Ink Machine, which I played.
Always free to choose. To believe what we want to believe. But when you step back, when you really look at where you've been and the things you've done, your past will come to devour you.
So yeah, we played Bendy and the Ink Machine back in August of 2021, almost 4 years ago now. We're hopping into the sequel. The sequel's been out for a long time. I've owned the sequel for a really long time, but I basically have been kind of iffy on wanting to do it. I've been waiting for the right time, trying to do a mixture of right time, having the right schedule for it, and stuff like that. If you don't know...
There you go, little guy. And only 800 more frames to go. No way I'm getting through tonight without some coffee. Probably some downstairs.
So if you don't know, one of the things I like about this game,
For a little adventure.
or at least the story, is... Oh, good lord, the sensitivity feels a little weird. It feels like there's a delay. Also, I have things. Sensitivity, I'm going to turn it down a smidge bit more. Vibration, I want that off. Or minimal. Graphics. Bloom, motion blur, brightness up 1 tick. Audio. Music, or dialogue I want up. Music I'm going to turn down a smidge. Effects I'm going to turn down 1 tick. Master I'm going to turn down 2 ticks. Better. It feels like when there's like a little bit of input lag. I don't know if that's just the game or if it's me. Yeah, weird. Regardless, one of the things I like about this game, and I want to kind of talk about it while I play here, is I've always loved when developers try a new format and a new format of games when it comes to either horror or also, good lord, this is giving me like not Slither the Aurora. Yes, I just got jump scared by lightning. I wasn't expecting to be that loud in my ear. I have my headphones down, turned up. Basically, I have my headset is a Razer headset, so it has a little notch to be like medium volume, and then there's max, and then there's off. I have it set to be right at that center notch, so it's at like the middle of the road volume. That was loud. That actually scared the piss out of me. But I like it when developers try new things, whether that's new styles or new general ways of how the game plays.
They locked me in. Good thing I brought my own key today.
So like generally whenever a game developer tries like a horror game, but it's in the style of Metroidvania, oh, hi.
Who put this here?
Hi, Bendy. But yeah, just generally speaking, whenever a developer tries something new with a game and they do a new take on something or what have you, I really like it because it's always fun. And I really love the vibe of Cuphead. I always have. Especially because one thing about Cuphead that's really nice. Oh, hey! There's a reflection. Also, it reminds me of the Bioshock engine. I haven't played Bioshock yet. Keyword. But it reminds me of that, how that engine animations look from what I've observed of Bioshock. Maybe We Happy Fuse engine? Similar to that. Good lord. I'm not usually scared by lightning IRL, but like that is very loud. And I don't want to turn it down because it adds to the jump scares. If there are any more.
Not the most welcoming hallway I've
Okay. Oh god, I'm turning down sensitivity again. I feel bad, but like this sensitivity is very whack. That feels like it didn't do anything. Like again, it feels like there's some weird input delay. I don't know if it's just my TV or what. Like more like on OBS, I'm not playing off OBS or anything. I used to for when I play PC games. Before I figured out how to make my main monitor the way it is. Hi.
Wilson, you scared me to death.
I'm sorry, my dear. Didn't mean to frighten you. You're working late tonight. A pretty girl like you shouldn't be wandering around all by yourself. Mind if I step in?
Of course not.
Thank you. Audrey, you look like you could use a little company.
So, it's been really nice this past week.
Just beautiful. Gorgeous.
What was that? Please tell me we're not trapped in here.
Don't you worry, my dear. It's just a little short in the system. Happening a lot this past few days. No need to fret. Let's see what we can find. Come along now. Old Wilson will protect you.
First of all, I decided to look at the cast. I know some people say, "Oh, cast is spoilers," but I don't recognize any VAs on here unless there's some others that are uncredited. But I thought he sounded familiar. He unfortunately doesn't. He's not who I thought he was. God, I don't like how dark it is. Like, this is it's not just any ordinary darkness. This is advanced darkness, and I mean that not even necessarily as a joke. I mean that genuinely. I'm gonna turn up one more tick. This video have one more tick. Can I just? I physically can't go forward until he fixes it, which is just gonna be long. Cooling. Oh.
There we are. Just a few more switches to throw. Follow me. It will be perfectly safe.
I don't trust you. Like, at all, dude. Founder of the studio and the man who created Bendy, one of the most beloved cartoon characters of all time, in 1929, with the help of his business partner Henry Stein, he created Bendy's first short, Little Devil Darling, an early talkie cartoon as the entertainment legacy grew over the years. Joey's optimism, pioneering spirit never wavered. Starting with just a pencil and a dream, he created this studio here at Archgate Pictures. We strive to continue his dream and see Bendy live on, dreams come true. Passed away in 71. He was only 70 years old. Damn, alright. From what I recall of the 1900s, people didn't live that long because of different diseases and, like, obviously technologies didn't advance nearly as far. Like, I know the life expectancy of people has gone up in recent years, but, like, in the 1900s, life expectancy wasn't even that high, if I recall correct. If my U.S. history is anything to go by. Oh, it's fiction, but still. Generally speaking. Oh, there's the ink machine from the last one, except it's different, I think. Again.
Looks like someone's been messing with the exhibits. There should be something on each of these pedestals. Audrey, sweet Audrey. Do an old man a favor and go find them. I'll tend to the power.
I could have sworn I heard something opening my door. I think it's just a weird draft from my room. Sorry. If I ever like pause and I look away like that, I'm a little. Whenever I play horror games, if you're curious as to why I don't play horror games that much, and if I do, oh, hey, I can see my feet and also my breasts. That was unintentional. But part of the reason why I don't play horror games that much anymore is... Part of it is... or part of it comes from the... aspect of, like, the horror. It's not that I dislike horror games. I like horror games. I think they're some of the most fun things you could do. Or, at least for me, they're some of the most fun games you can play if you're ever looking to have an experience of your own and share it with others. Horror games are probably one of the best ones. Think of it this way, watching somebody who sucks at horror games or doesn't play horror games that often, and then watching them do that and either get scared or just suck at it, usually it's going to be a little more entertaining than somebody who's really, really good at the game and just overall being a god at it, you know? At least that's my opinion, right? Like... Some people may disagree with that. Some people may... What in the hell? Why do I need that? Do I need that for one... Is that one of the exhibit parts? I would hope not. It is. So is the wrench. So we just need a book and an ink blot. Or an inkwell. I'm going to assume that book right there is the one we're looking for. And that ink pot right there. The last one. I'm assuming it just kind of puts them on by default. Doesn't make you choose. Okay, my notifications are working.
Only one thing left to do. Pull that switch.
This one?
It is done.
Wilson?
Oh, Audrey. The things you've set in motion.
What's happening?
The ink is calling us, my dear. Can't you hear it?
What?
Don't fret. We're
Okay. Ooh, good, I'd say underwater, but it's ink, so I can't really say that. But good sound design on that. I'm assuming that's just the intro then. Okay. Certainly an interesting one. I'm really enjoying this so far. Like I typically do when it comes to games in general, when it comes to like the first episode, I'm gonna try and have them be a little bit longer. Um, Trim out some of the more the fat, I guess. Oh, good lord.
What's wrong with my hands? What's wrong with my hands?
Relax, Wilson knows your purpose.
What's happened to you?
We're now back in this nightmare, and yeah, I'm covered in ink. Like, I am coated in it. If I could find a mirror, that'd probably be horrifying. Hearing crying. Oh, they're ladder rungs. I thought they were pipes. I guess technically, shape-wise, they are technically pipes, aren't they? Because they're cylinders. A pipe is just basically a cylinder, an open, a hollow cylinder that you would... Ooh. Ugh. You move very slow in the ink. Ugh. I think that's slower than the last game, too. Does he have a switch on it? Okay, no, it's part of the how he looks. Oh, hello. Illusion of Living. Again with that. That's the second time we've... If I keep seeing that book, I'm going to assume that it's one of those things where we were never allowed to begin with. That's Alice's theme from the first game. I'm not going to read all of them out loud unless it's something... Ooh, what? Okay. Obviously, we're in the tutorial section still.
Attention, children of the machine. This is Wilson, your friend. Your protector. For 211 days, you've lived without the ink demon haunting your steps. I banished him away, tore his body in two. In return, I ask just a little favor. Among you, there is a stranger, a young lady. Bring her to me.
The ink drips, darkness spread through the studio. Oh, good lord. Bah! Hi. I was thinking about taking a screenshot for that one, but I think we'll probably find a better shot. Ah, yes, the audio logs.
I just received the call. Joey Drew is dead. What a quiet end to an extraordinary life. Last I heard, he was staying in some cramped apartment downtown. You practically hear the rats through the telephone when he called me last April. In spite of that, old Joey sounded quite happy when last we spoke. More like the excited, hopeful young man I knew once upon a time. Well, farewell, my friend. What will become of your creations now?
Alright, I'll use it. Oh, that's Boris. Where did Boris go? Boris? Don't fuck with me. I don't think they told me press LB to run. Oh, no, we're doing that one instead. Much better, much cooler looking shot. That's one thing I love about Bendy games is the set dressing is nuts. Save machine from last game. You just save on the fly now, right? Oh yeah, there we go. I forgot I could pause and get a look at myself. I am worse for wear. I know it auto saves, but having a manual. Hi. Low on health, grab a snack. Survival will mean some dangerous situation. When you're low on health, you will need to eat. Locate hidden food stashes all throughout the studio. Find some food. Beans?
I wouldn't drink too much of that if I were you. It helps patch you up, but the aftertaste, it's not so good. Easy now, I'm not gonna hurt you. Looked like you needed some help.
Don't touch me. What are you? Ugh, what is this horrible place?
Yeah, I remember my first day down here. I know, it's scary. But you're actually pretty lucky. The machine could have turned you into a searcher.
You mean that thing that attacked me?
No, that's a Piper. And he's part of a gang, so be careful.
I don't understand any of this. I can't think. It hurts.
You'll catch on pretty quickly, if you can stay alive. Lesson 1. Searchers don't have legs and they tend to swarm. Look, it's not good to stay in one place for too long around here. Keep moving and stay close to the shadows. Take my advice. Head to the upper levels. It's safer there.
Can I come with you?
You can't. I'm sorry. I have a wolf. He doesn't care for strangers.
A wolf?
Like I said, you'll catch on. Good luck. I hope we meet again. Oh, and one more thing. Above everything else, stay away from the ink demon.
What's an ink demon?
Oh, you'll know him when you see him. He likes to smile, and he kills anything that moves.
Wait! What's your name?
They call me Alice. I'm not very fond of it.
I'm Audrey.
Well, Audrey, welcome to the studio.
Meet up with an old friend. Try us again. See, I sight doing run at some place you don't know what's in there. If you have a problem, head on here to find yourself trouble, and that's just foolish. I'm assuming this could be a little more like Outlast, where I don't have the ability to fight back, right? Okay, good. The camera actually does work the way it's supposed to.
Yeah, so those Gen Corporation boys are kind of strange. Every time I come back to work, they put in even more of their pointless gadgets. Last week, they built some kind of, I don't know, electrical towers over near Animation Alley. This week, they added security codes for opening doors. Jeez, what kind of work do they think we do here anyways? Last I checked, we make toys and silly cartoons. This ain't Fort Knox, you know what I mean? Now, it's my job to look over these shipping invoices and remember a bunch of random numbers? Yeah, no freaking thank you! I'm just gonna record the door code here so I don't forget it. Alright. The code is 451. 451. If Mr. Drew or Mr. Gray asks, you didn't hear it from me, okay?
God, I'm like horrified to do anything.
It seems that Archgate Studios, in all its misplaced admiration, was so eager to absorb the life's work of that crooked charlatan Joey Drew, they didn't fully realize what they had acquired. Call it fate that I just happened to be there on the loading dock that morning when the delivery boys dropped one of the crates. It smashed open, and inside there was something truly special. A mass of yellow steel and beautiful rivets. Some kind of machine. No one knew what it was, so the fools put it on display for all to see. But I could tell that this device held secrets. Secrets that could be mine.
That was a nice little fun jump scare moment there, by the way. Not the door, the opening the cabinet says turn around. Then you turn around, there's nothing there, and you turn back, it's as Wilson knows. That was a fun little twist on the usual gimmick, as it were. Oh, an upgrade. More stamina is always nice. Unlock the maintenance kit. Okay, well. Means you need a key. Oh, these are searchable lockers. They're not hiding. Oh, there it is. Key. I want to make sure, I ordered food and I don't want my family seeing I ordered food. Not necessarily saying I couldn't afford it, so I just could have eaten something here. I just wanted hot food. Nope, can't go in there. I know I said I wanted to do a little bit longer episode, but I do want to record other things. We'll do this, and then we'll call the episode off here.
Everyone knows that a happy work environment needs a place where you can sit back and enjoy something tasty. I'm Joey Drew, and you're standing in our grand, expensive new employee break room. My company family always deserves the best. By partnering with Briar Label and Tasty Bens, I'm able to provide the most delicious treats at a very cheap cost to our workers. Pull up a chair and chow down, my friends.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying this so far, by the way. It may not seem like I'm talking too much, but like horror games keep me on edge, so it's like I'm always a little bit more. I'm gonna hold on to those, like not use them yet in case I take damage later. Let me need that for later. I think I got it. But yeah, I don't talk too much playing horror games just because. Not necessarily anything bad, it's just more or less just I can only do so much horror game before I basically starts becoming a health problem. That's more or less my reasoning. I was like, that's a respawn point, if I recall correctly. That's what a respawn point looks like. But yeah, that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys want to see more videos like this one, be sure to like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And if you didn't make it this far, first of all, one thing I want to say is thank you for watching. Tomorrow will be a video talking about kind of like the future of Destiny before the new reveal on Tuesday. And then Tuesday is going to be not necessarily a retrospective video essay type video, but kind of like a video talking about different things about a game that I did a couple years ago that I wanted to talk about. So yeah, I'll see you guys next video or live stream. But alright, so to make, hey everybody, stay safe.